Yo! John, no. My lord. Alright, so I'm not doing. I'm not delay any longer. Honestly, I've been having a bunch of problems starting the darn stream. But anyway, yo, welcome everyone. Sanjay Uche here. Welcome to the end of month subscriber stream. Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a second. Hold on. Should try to share this out. Wait, Sid? Oh, go on. Oh, the stream quality stay up on your side. Alright. We here. Copy. Close. It's kind of want to post this in the Discord. Out and live, yes. Oh, the stream quality stay up on you guys' side. You know, some already always have this whole freezing issue every now and then. Just want to share this link on the Discord, and then jump into something there. The voice chat. Hold on. Alright, so we look good. Alright, good. Like the sound of that. Let's say live chat. Stranger live chatting on the screen. I'm sure I tick off this third monitor. Alright, hold on. Yeah, let me test something there. Alright. Alright. Hold on. Alright, so just plug out one addition. See if this make a difference. Alright. Alright, I think we are back. Jano. One bunch of connection issues between OBS and YouTube. Don't have any idea what's going on with this thing tonight. I guess we are back. How are we looking? Yeah, and the quality looks alright on my phone. Who there still? Sid? Vision? Ooh. So make sure it's everything. Alright. Alright, so OBS looking alright for the most part. But yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome back to another end of one subscriber stream, as I was saying before. Wow. Yeah, so as I was saying before all the connection issues and thing. Yo, honestly, the fact that the time is literally going so fast, it's actually crazy. But we have a number of things we gotta actually talk about for this stream for the most part. Some interesting developments over the last 4 weeks. I mean, between Black Clover, One Piece, Attack on Titan. Even though I think we did talk about Attack on Titan last month. The fact I don't think the last episode for season 4 part 2 had aired yet when we did the stream last month. So yeah, but it is what it is. Hold on. So I'll make sure to connect on the voice chat on Discord as well. Alright. But yeah, like I don't know. Where do I even start? I guess it would only make sense to talk about the One Piece episode first, given that it is the thumbnail. And of course, for the person that don't watch One Piece, don't worry, I'll make it very general so you guys can jump in. Make it very surface level. I am not going to lie. Sid, well, Siddiq in the chat knows. For the most part, I fell off One Piece anime specifically. From episode 690 something. Had not watched the One Piece anime for forever. I mean, of course, when Crunchyroll drops their clips, I'll check them out here and there. Especially with the Wano ones, the current arc. I did watch episode 1000 when it drops because episode 1000, right? But I'm not like this latest episode of One Piece 1015, last week's episode. I don't know what to say. It's the thing was trending seemingly everywhere. Honestly, quite possibly one of the best, if not top 3 episodes of One Piece. And like there are some select episodes that like are big contenders. But like what made this episode really good, because yeah, some person will be like, let me just skip to the last part because it was a lot of talking and thing, but it's just the production value and the whole the director actually crafted the episode together along with the animation and the voice actors and everything just really came together. I mean, we had Ace in the episode. Everybody loves Ace, even if you're not a big One Piece fan. I mean, just the build up to that final attack in the end by Luffy against Kaido. Wait, hold on 1 second. Yes, back at it again, people. So on some reason the chat on my computer is not keeping up, so I gotta be multitasking with my phone as well. It's crazy, I know. Boom boom boom. Yeah man, like to be honest, I know the episode counts can be a bit overwhelming. It's 1,000+ episodes, and again, I personally, I'm one of those persons like even if a show is really good and I see it's really good, it takes forever for me to really. I think we are back. All right, yeah, we are back. Yeah. All right, all right, all right. Let's see here. Yeah. All right. So again, sorry about that, guys. I don't know. I think it might be a case where my laptop might be overheating because I'm not actually. It doesn't seem like the fan is running for some reason. So everything's pushing it extra hard. But anyway, guys can see me loud and clear. Frames not dropping. somewhat smooth like butter in terms of movements, let me know. Hold on there. Yeah. Alright, I think we're good to go again. So yeah, where was I? Um yeah, so the recent One Piece episode, right? Yeah, it's just the production quality. The production quality, the direction, how they really put things together. Because even though the scenes in the episode weren't in the first like 3 quarters of the episode, wasn't filler, but if you were to compare apples to apples with chapter 1000, they put in some extra stuff, but it was really appreciated and it really helped to really bring out the episode, like the build up, all the flashbacks with like Ace and the current arc squad villain Kaido's daughter, the build up through Dressrosa, Zoe, up to Wano, everything was leading up to this point, man. It just hit differently. And by the end of the episode, when the instrumental version of opening One plays again, I don't know, there's just something about that first opening of One Piece that really, I don't know, it's just a really good vibe, to say the least. So I don't know, episode 1015, I know even without context it won't hit as hard, but I think even if you're a non-One Piece fan, checking out episode 1015 is like, it's like a must. Page here. Let me try to load this up. But yeah, I mean, if anyone like rewatches this stream and they did check out 1015, you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. With the recent events in the manga, and okay. Oh. Yeah, connection keeps dropping for some reason. Not sure why. That is the strange part about all of this. Yeah. Back again, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why. Tonight, OBS and YouTube not really getting along, it seems. But anyway, if you can still hear me. The next thing I want to kind of brush on is the recent happenings in Black Clover, though. Are we still here? Still together? Yeah, OBS is pushing through still. Hold on. I want to change the settings here as well. 7.5. Frame rate is dropping a bit, to say the least. Not sure why I'm getting so much drop frames tonight. Doop 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 doop. And CPU usage is really high. Not a reason. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be one of those troublesome nights with technical difficulty. And we are back once again. Jeez. Hey, I'm gonna tell you when saltness run, no saltness run. Um Yo, it's more than serious, people. Um Pure issues from the technological aspect tonight. But here we are back at it again. Let's see here. Pull this down a bit. Alright. Alright. Alright, we have that set up. Alright, yeah, back at it again. Apologies again for all the issues. Pure foolishness on my end, to be quite honest. Just to be completely transparent with you guys. Like, for some reason, like, this is my educated guess at this point, but the laptop was getting really hot, but at the same time I realized that the fan was not running for some reason, so I had to scrub my laptop a bit. I actually have the bottom cover off, but the fan is running now. But in the interest of time, I didn't bother to screw back on the cover and thing. So yeah, if you guys can share the stream, the Discord is open. For anybody that wants to join. William, King Bio, Wagwan. I know you guys aren't in here now, but if you do join back, shout out to you guys. What was I looking for again? Right, create posts. Alright, let's share the posts. Okay. Strange enough, I'm not getting the audio from this. When we're looking on you guys' side. Let's turn this down a bit more. Alright, yeah, so I'm just gonna reshare about the stream and thing. Computer's moving much better with the fan running. Jeez. The difference is worlds apart. Wait, 876 noisy? Wait. No. I'm a filming. I know you personally. Oh, that isn't you. Is it Ovil? 876 noisy? Damn. I was having some technical issues before, so it was affecting the stream. But I think we are solid going forward for the rest of the night, or at least until the stream ends. So I'm just here resharing out the stream. If you guys can reshare about the stream as well, I'd really appreciate it. Let's see. We are live. Having some technical difficulties. I think good now. Alright. Strange enough, I'm still not hearing this audio from OBS. Hold on. Music, everything's on track 1. Ah, no wonder. There we go. Alright. But yeah, overall we're there, chilling, so I can't go on. That's why I got issues starting the stream, pure foolishness. But we're here, you know, the usual end of month subscriber stream, just wanna come chill, nothing too tough plan. Just chill, talk with the peeps, if anything. Wait, the man, the myth, the legends. Right, hold on. Feel like I'm not here. Feel like I'm not hearing you. Hold on. Kyle? Yeah, I'm hearing but it's still sound kind of low. Yes. Alright.
Right, how about now?
Still sound kind of low to me. But I think I can hear you just fine. Not beats, turn up my own volume. Where was I? Oh, guess I'm gonna try rejoin, if anything there. So I guess until Kyle rejoins and thing, as I was saying in the meantime, regarding where was I? I was on talking about kind of just brushing on Black Clover, I believe, and this recent arc that like recently concluded and the big twist with Julius. To be honest, I am actually pretty glad that the arc is over. For the longest while, I've been saying that Clover needed something, and I know a lot of persons found Lucifero probably a bit disappointing. But with this recent twist and the fact that we're even going into the final arc and this 3-month hiatus, like, I don't know. I want to hear what persons here feel about Black Clover these days. Well, I mean, going into the final arc, I know the big twist is a big twist, but how do you see things like playing out going forward? And then even thinking about Black Clover, the thing is, we're kind of due for a new trailer for the movie, I would say. Kyle.
Testing.
Feel like, may I hear either the fan or you moving the mic around more than you yourself?
Sounds better now?
Yeah, that sounds much better.
Yeah, it's just my stupid. I haven't used Discord in like 3 months.
Hey, speaking of that, no, I realize I'm even have some direct DMs I'm gonna need to reply to from man like Betty here. Need to show him, I say. It's been a while since we even talked to him. But yeah, I totally understand, dog. So all good.
So I am here. I just well, right after finishing work, went on the road, grabbed something to eat, then came back, watched the last episode of Spy X Family that released, and I tell you, this anime has gotten me hooked. I
I
swear,
told you, man. I told you,
it's beautiful.
man.
I
Like,
never good, good anime.
I told you, man, because I was saying when I went through the first three chapters, the man say, "Yeah,
Yeah,
man, this is it. It's gonna be like in vein with in league with like a My Dress Up Darling or a Nagatoro, but kind of like a different type of vibe."
God, I never thought that I could watch another anime where I love entire families. A- Anya is adorable. Yor
Yes.
is like waifu material. And
Yeah.
Lloyd is just like Lloyd is the man that I aspire to be.
The man himself, Twilight.
I think
Yo.
that it's a great dynamic. I don't know what kind of mix is this, but I've been enjoying this season of anime. My Dress Up Darling included as well, and no spy. I'm just like, we anime lovers are eating good this year so
Yes,
far.
yes, another
Rating,
solid year. Nah lie.
yeah.
Not going
I
to
saw
lie.
that you were talking about the whole One Piece thing, and I saw that it was trending too. So I didn't watch it, no, because I'm not a One Piece
Yep.
fan, but I can appreciate the animation.
Oh
I
yeah,
can
wait, you've I
appreciate.
guess you've just checked out probably like some clips.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen some clips.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
animation. I really like them. Say, alright, cool. Let's make it a bang. And they really did. The Demon Slayer showed them up, and I
Yeah.
was like, no, 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 no.
Yo.
Yeah, show who's the reigning king. You
Yes,
know.
reigning king of animation, no doubt about that. But even with that One Piece episode, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been seeing some YouTubers saying that that episode alone so far looks better than the upcoming movie, visually speaking. Like it's crazy, dog. And I'd go so far as to say or agree with like the YouTubers that are saying that it's like probably like the best episode of One Piece because I don't know, there was just something about the how the director crafted the episode with the animators and everything. Like the episode adapted chapter 1000 and they added some stuff to it. So it wasn't chapter 1001 for one, but it did adapt up to the end of chapter 1000. But the decisions and the just the direction they I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how to verbalize it. It's just like if you're a long time One Piece fan, even if you dropped off the anime and you're just reading the manga, this episode like beautiful, chef's kiss,
Con-
honestly.
Considering that it's been over 1,000
Yeah,
episodes,
I know,
one
right?
episode really rocks the world. That shows that them will put the love into the series. Why
Exactly,
not?
exactly.
I think that it's great. Like I said, I might not be a One Piece fan because of
Yeah,
all, yeah, but I can definitely appreciate what they've been doing for the series and bringing it from One Piece is as old as I am, isn't it? I mean, I mean, since I was a child growing up, One Piece has been there. And I'll go ahead and talk. I've tried getting into it here and there, but it's just not my style.
yeah, man, understand still not for everybody. I know some persons don't really vibe with the art style. My brethren Siddiqui, him have like a personal vendetta against it. Not like a negative one, but it's just like back when Naruto and One Piece were on Toonami, he was more into Naruto, and I was away from One Piece so I can watch Naruto. So yeah, but he does respect it still. He does respect the hustle, so to speak, on Oda's part.
Oh, go on, good man. Oh, go on, good. I'm really loving this season. Did you talk about what Attack on Titan has yet
No,
with the
because
whole?
dog, yo, I've been having technical issues
Oh,
since the start of the stream. Now, like, for some reason, like the fan just was not running, and the laptop was just getting hotter and hotter. So that kind of spill
it's
over.
running now.
Yeah, yeah, it's running
It's
now.
running now.
Yeah, yeah. If it wasn't, honestly, I wouldn't even be able to like connect on Discord properly because it started affecting everything. Like OBS has started having connection issues, stuff start freeze up and everything. So may end up screw up the laptop and the
Mhm.
fans start run now. But we don't have to script back on the back cover yet, so I'm just going to run it so until further notice.
Well, maybe it was a loose connection.
connection.
Who
Yeah.
knows?
So.
Who knows? This is why you should always have a ghetto fan. You know that that fan that once you turn it on, you know that it blow out everything in your house.
You know, like them big funding at the department store. Yo, dog. Honestly, if me wouldn't get one for where I am now. Probably if I move to somewhere with a bit more space, but getting one giant fan like that would be like a nice
Oh
flex.
yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. My best friend did that because his computer used to overheat. So what he did is he makeshift the fans out of the truck,
Yeah.
out of the front radiator. He makeshift one of those into a whole house fan, and I tell you that thing blew cooler than any AC. It's really,
it,
but the one problem is that you know when I go dance and you stand up in front of the speakers,
ah.
yeah, you can hear it on from a mile away, but
Yo.
it's really good. But
Yeah.
yeah, with Attack on Titan, we all knew in the back of our minds that they couldn't
Bruh.
contain the final season within this final season, which was the second part. We knew that.
No, but
We
but
knew.
the thing is, like, going into the season, dog, I was like, yeah, man, this is it. I'm hyping up everybody I know. This is going to be it. We're heading to the end of the story.
We're heading to the end, and then they'll be like, "Whoops,
Nope.
no."
Like, I think it was like around episode 4 or 3 or 5. I started hearing like, yo, it's only gonna be 12 episodes. Like 12? What? What? We're not gonna adapt everything. And so said, so done. 12 episodes.
I was hopeful that it would have been two cores back to back, but knowing that they want, yeah, of course they would milk it for another year. Of course, we don't fault them for it, but dude, come on, come on, we've been waiting what 10 years for this?
Stress out.
Give it to me.
But even as you mentioned that, because I saw somebody make a YouTube post on that talking about like since the series started what in April 2013, the anime.
Yeah,
Like I guess they well, I'm not saying it's the primary reason, but it could be a factor. It's like, oh hey, let's make it like a 10-year thing. Let's start it
yeah.
and end it on
Is
in
that
April
another
next year.
1 hour? Is that another 1 hour episode video? Cause I think I'm tired of those.
Yeah. Trust me. But the interesting part about them waiting a year, right?
Hmm.
Like in the grand scheme of things, it's renewed the fate of the person. I don't know if you really watch a lot of the AOE anime original ending or Akatsuki no Requiem Attack on Titan theory videos. I don't know if you check out any of those.
I haven't. I
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, so basically there's this section of the Attack on Titan fandom that I mean a lot of us kind of subscribe to the idea that things are happening in multiple timelines, time loops, all that jazz and blues. But
Oh, copium. Okay.
yeah, basically. So they feel like it might be a case where the manga was like Eren's second attempt at, sorting things out, and that
Hmm.
anime Eren is actually a different Eren that's gotten the memories of manga Eren, and there's going to be like a different ending and all sorts of stuff, dog. I mean, to be honest, a lot of times when I'm watching the videos and they're putting their evidence on the table to say, this and this. It's like, that does sound kind of convincing, but let me wait and see.
Well, the greatest thing that we can appreciate with Attack on Titan is that it started with one story and now it's completely turned that story on its head and ending in a completely different way than any of us would have ever thought.
True.
We here thinking that the Colossal Titan would be the end boss, the end of all bosses. Once he goes down, the entire regime, everything gone down, every Titan dies afterwards, only to find out that it was our protagonist
All along, eh?
all along. It's like, wow, it's so amazing, right? I think personally, I don't really care about what I hear about the ending, but when I read the ending, I'm not going to say it's the best ending in the world because that would be blasphemous. Because I was there thinking to myself for a few moments, Mikasa, Mikasa. But anyways, I personally think that the story is one of the greatest that's
No,
ever been told.
No, honestly, despite what the naysayers would say, I would have to agree because I think it's because of the nuance, honestly. Because I think, take for example, even the scene with Rhino, confessing in season 2 that he's the
God,
the
yeah,
armor
that
titan
scene.
that thing.
Oh God, that scene
Yo,
blew up the internet. The rod is like, oh, we knew all along, but damn, it hit hard. And then, the voice actors even sell it more. I'm like, yeah, you guys really love it.
but it's not.
You're like, when it, hmm?
No, I was saying. I mean, all of that too. No, but I think it's like when even when you go back to even season 4 with Eren and Reina in the basement, basically at the declaration of war, and
Yeah,
then
talking to each other.
huh?
Mm. Yeah, I said talking to each other and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I mean, like analyzing that scene and then going back to the season 2 scene with Reina is like there's so many scenes I feel like you can go back with with a second viewing and get like a different or an additional interpretation and appreciation for it. So I think it's just the nuance to Attack on Titan that really helps to sell it to be one of the greatest.
Is there
I could.
what was I going to ask? I was wondering if there is any spin-off series to Attack on Titan. No.
Only the Attack on Titan High School, not the chibi one, just the ones that
Mm.
Isayama drew like for on the manga volumes as like a side story that he says is apparently connected to the main story. Um,
Mm.
with Goth Mikasa and Armin with glasses. So yeah, yeah.
uh,
So it's
hmm.
ridiculous.
Well, he deserves to take his rest. So, uh, but Attack on Titan has been a real roller coaster ride, and I really like how Studio Mappa. I mean, the first season, the first of the final season. Jesus
It's
Christ,
ridiculous,
it
dog.
started out a little bit rough,
Mm-hmm.
but I'ma hold it down. I'ma hold it down. I'ma hold it down. I'ma hold it down.
Yeah,
Really.
they definitely improved with part 2. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
it's
The
clear to.
CG wasn't eye bleeding as before, but it wasn't that terrible before. But we like to see Studio Ufotable levels of CG. So
Yep, definitely, definitely
yeah.
agree. But I'm kind of curious though, even to kind of backtrack to the whole anime only ending theories. I'm wondering,
Mhm.
like, an entire year, right? If they go at the same pace that they went with for part 2,
Yeah.
at most we'll be getting 9 episodes. So I'm thinking a whole additional year for 9 episodes. So to be honest, that's kind of fueling a lot of the anime original ending theorists in terms of their their fuel. So I don't know. 1 year, 9 episodes.
Is it really worth it?
Yeah. So it kind of gets me questioning. Probably that's another factor adding to. Could there be something changed with the ending, anime wise, but still linked back to the manga ending? Just
I th-
what if?
I think it's possible, because look at the narrative so far with this particular um this particular part of the final season. Like between the chapter where Aaron did the rumbling and was showing Zeke what's happening in the past, right? That part that they cut out, the Marley part, that part hit even harder now than it did in the manga. I
Yeah.
mean, to be honest, in the manga it was just a throwaway scene, 100% throwaway. Now, when you watch it on screen, just moving that from where the rumbling was to the end of this particular part of the final season,
Yeah.
it really cements you into like saying that, hey, so this is what really caused, this is when Eren really made his choice. This is when everything all changed. And
Yep.
then all of that just linked back to the beginning and do that. So I'm thinking in my mind as well that it's totally possible for the studio to move around some things, to to ease us into that ending a little bit more and to give way to even more ideas of what the ending should be. Isayama is a genius when it comes on to like open-ended endings. He
Yeah.
just opens the book and say, "Here, read it. What's your interpretation?" You know. So I think that's why it did jar many people with the manga ending before,
Yeah.
right? Um, they don't. I don't. The, Isayama has this thing about him where whenever he's telling the story, he says to everybody, "Look, I don't know where it'll end. it, do- I don't know where it's going. Things should have happened back then, and then they're happening now. The story is just unfolding." So he tries to make the story as natural as possible, but at the same time, he leaves us to interpret what we want to interpret. And I think, personally, I think he's in his cave with some popcorn, with the anime glasses on, laughing at all the theories that we can come up with.
Yeah. But to be honest though, I have heard, I mean, if there's going to be like a lot of switch arounds for next year, it's possible because again, just to context, I mean, I haven't been an Attack on Titan fan for like long compared to those other persons, but like even comparing the first part of season 3 to its manga counterpart, there are a lot of things that were switched around or left out.
Yeah,
So it does seem like Isayama does kind of work with the anime style from time to time. So
yeah, give a different view on things because it's just, at the end of the day, no, we're just what you call it, third persons
yep.
viewing the first and second person story.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, and it's from Armin's point of view, and that can change to Eren's point of view or even Mikasa's point of view. So
True,
at the
true.
end of the day, I'm just glad that Attack on Titan exists. Just really glad.
I don't think you got into Black Clover just yet though. But I'm pretty sure you have heard of it going on a 3 month hiatus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I keep my ears close to the anime news grounds.
That was something I was not expecting, if I'm being honest. Like 3 months. I don't think even during my from early high school to university reading Bleach and One Piece and art. I can't recall even any of those series getting like a 3 month break. Maybe two at most, but 3 months.
Have you ever read Hunter?
That alright, listen, that is an exception. No, it was like, no man. 3 months, we're going a million years before the next chapter. No, Hunter x Hunter is a totally different case, brother. Honestly.
Sliding Hunter. I think. All right. Have you ever seen the schedule for the manga artists?
Only Kishimoto, that's Organic Dinosaur post on our Twitter when he was writing Naruto at least, which is I know is a pretty hectic schedule.
Yeah. All right. Think about your life right now. Right.
Yeah.
Think about your life and then times it by 10.
You know? No, listen, I don't have a problem with Tabata getting 3 months though. It's just that I'm saying it just seems like I can't recall an author in Shonen Jump getting three
A nice
months.
3 months.
Yeah, nice 3 months to say, all
Something.
right, going into
Some.
the final arc.
So, yeah. Something must happen. Honestly, something had to have happened, possibly in his private life or something, for him to say, "All right, cool."
Well, no,
I
that,
mean,
that
and
that's the
he,
that's the thing. Because
yeah,
he left a note at the end of the latest chapter saying if it was up to him, he would have just continued into the final arc. But it seems
yeah.
like more like management and stuff kind of convinced him to take the break. But now that I think about it, I'm wondering with the variety of series that are in Shonen Jump now, even though it seems like every other day they might cancel a series, you think that's a factor? Like, oh, we have enough series to kind of fill the spot in the 3 months, so it's not really a big deal if you take a 3 month break. I don't know what you think about that.
That one kind of harder to say because Black Clover isn't a small anime like others.
Yeah,
It's not small when it comes down to the manga sales either. The manga sales, despite the anime not continuing, have been pretty steady. So I don't think that the studio would I don't think that the company Shonen Jump would actually want to like say, all right, cool, we're done with this. Although they're kind of cutthroat in a one way,
yeah.
so it's hard for me to say. I'll be more along the lines of let's just sit and wait and see what happens.
Well, I'm hoping, I'm really hoping the final arc does things justice, because the last part of this arc that just ended was, I mean, it ended with a major twist, but like the last third of the arc is like, honestly. So
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing where that's going to go for the most part. Um,
I was trying to catch up with the whole Black Clover thing. I think I got to episode 140, and then I said, "Is it 140?"
oh,
I
nice.
think
Yeah,
it
going
was.
good. I think.
But it was last year when I was watching everything that was airing under the sun. But now that I've slowed down considerably,
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at it.
Well, I mean, let me see. On episode 140, you say, right? Yeah, you'd only have what, 30 episodes left?
Yeah, I think it's the same for Bleach as well. I think I'm reached like 300 and
Oh yeah, I forgot you were binging Bleach.
320. Yeah. Woo. Woo.
Bro, how are you doing this? It's impossible.
I don't
Yo,
know what happened, but
bro.
I went hardcore on the long. It was
Yeah, because we doesn't like we talk off here and thing, but
yeah,
you
312 in Bleach Age.
nice, bro. Nice. I mean, so I mean, going back through Bleach, because wait, if remind me, did you actually get to that point back in the day and you're just rewatching, or you didn't really watch everything before and you're getting to
I
this
watched
point for the first time?
every episode of Bleach back in the day until it stopped airing. So
Ah,
I have a vague idea of exactly what's happening and I have memories and whatnot, but I don't remember every single detail like no, cause
yeah,
yeah, but no, that I had a refresher. I think the final part that I'm at now is just the full bring. Is it full bring? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think that's where I'm at now. Ichigo loses powers and whatnot and stuff like this.
all
I should
right.
watch the movies as well, but meh,
I mean,
meh.
the movies weren't bad, but
Yeah, darn.
now that you've kind of refreshed your memory, man, like catching back up, how do you think Bleach holds up these days to things? And how you've got a fresh take on Bleach again. Did you
Oh,
skip the fillers
well,
or did you watch the fillers too?
I watched the fillers. Don't
Okay,
remind me.
fine.
Done Canute. I'm like, God Almighty, I can't believe I'm watching this. But yeah, I didn't skip anything.
Wait, Akil?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, we here. Wait, well,
Yeah.
well, I know we have Jake in the chat to say I've stopped watching shonen anime. I read them, but slice of life have been my addiction since Fruits Basket. And you know, I think it was I had DirecTV at one point, but after that I subscribed to a different provider way back in the day. And there was this Funimation channel, and I used to watch the old Fruits Baskets. I actually liked it. So I definitely understand why you'd say that, Jake. Honestly, it's a different type of vibe to just mellow out. You don't have to be thinking about all this power scaling nonsense and can just chill out. So I do definitely understand. And I think that's why persons like kind of have been gravitating towards series like Spy X Family and My Dress Up Darling and Nagatoro and all of that. So yeah.
Yeah, it warms my heart, but sometimes I want to see people die. Okay, okay.
Akil, Wagwan ones feel like it's been a while.
It has been
Yeah.
a while.
How have you been?
I'm good. Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Just come from the road.
Nice.
Just come from the road.
I know, like, especially since I haven't been posting as often. Like one time, like one time, like, say, okay, Boruto chapter drop. Next day, video. 2 days later, video. 2 days later, video. So it's not like that. Like one time, honestly. But yeah, it's good to hear that you've been doing all right, man. You know, just here chilling. Had some technical difficulties at the start of the stream, so I guess you chipped
Okay.
in at the right time.
Nice. What are you guys talking about now?
We were kind of
Right.
just breezing through everything as per usual. We kind of were talking about Attack on Titan. We're talking about Black Clover, but on a kind of more surface level. Um, Kyle was here saying that he's almost rewatched the entirety of Bleach, so we're kind of talking about
Okay.
that as well.
Okay. Now, what? No. Since you guys brought up Black Clover, what did I tell you about Lucifer?
Right, I'm just, it's, yeah,
What did I tell you about Lucifer?
disappointing.
Thank you. Disappointing. He is the D in disappointment.
Yeah, whatever.
The D in disappointment. And I'm sorry, guys, but that's the only thing that has, for me, that has held Black Clover back. Like the way how they dealt with the whole Spade arc,
Yeah.
everything just feels so rushed.
Speaking of that as well, since I know you do read Black Clover, obviously, Akil. What do you think about the 3 month hiatus that we're going into, and we're going into the final arc? I don't know, and of course the major twist in chapter 331.
First of all, who did Tabata rub the wrong way? Wasn't Black Clover supposed to be the next One Piece? Who Tabata who Tabata rubbed the wrong way? Like Tabata literally Black Clover ended in terms of the anime. Anime ended like last year, and then you were thinking like, okay, maybe the manga needs time, look a gap and so forth. Only to find out that we're going into our final arc. I'm like, what has happened? Like, who Tabata rubbed the wrong way?
It just to be clear, because I don't even remember the interview properly. Was it that he said he wanted to make it as long as One Piece, or he could make it as long as One Piece if he wanted? What was it? What was the statement?
Well, he said that if he wanted to, he would have wanted to be like One Piece. However, the way Shonen had advertised Black Clover, like this is the next best thing since One Piece and all that something there, I thought it was gonna be a very long. I thought it was gonna be a very long show. So when
Well,
I heard that,
to be fair, um, the arc, this final arc could last like even 3 to 5 years, 3 to 5 years, honestly. So
that's
you never
true.
know, because I remember what the Fourth Great Ninja War was like, what, 4 years real world time.
Holy shit!
It's
Was that
ridiculous,
long?
brother.
Yeah, yeah, man, it was that long. True. But then my thing is that, to be honest, there was too much foreshadowing of Julius
Hmm.
possibly having an evil side that it didn't came as a surprise anymore.
I mean, well, I don't know. I don't think Siddiqui is here right now, but he's a massive Black Clover fan. He's been going over the manga to highlight points in which things seem very suspicious with Julius. If he was here, I'd let him come on and go through them. But yeah, he's been showing me them, man. Showing me a few things.
Yeah, man. But it seems as if they're borrowing, Tabata is borrowing the concept from Light Yagami in a Death Note, where he, correct me if I'm wrong, where it seems as if like Julius was operating as a good guy without knowing that he has that side of it.
I guess you're probably referring to that one part in Death Note where Light kind of erased his memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. I was thinking, I don't know if the Julius persona maybe was probably just something artificial, maybe. Could be a case like that too.
No, but it didn't seem artificial. It seemed as if like Julius, like he was this like Julius, just like when you found out about like Patry, and my name again, and the captain of the Golden Dawn. When he found out that they were actually the same person, but they had two different. He was just a reincarnation of Patry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a case where like how they do it was like the fourth Sagati's brother, like he placed like a condition on himself, like certain things had to happen
Yeah.
in order for this seal to be something.
Yeah. We have Jake saying Tabata said he had three sagas planned, and that is the route the series went. I think he was misinterpreted there. Plus, Black Clover is already 7 years old. Tabata needs to move on. Yeah, I mean, this final arc in the grand scheme of things could last even 3 years, and then boom, 10 years flat. And then if say it even goes up to 5 years for this arc, right? I mean, 331 chapters, 3 years, 3 to 5 years. Yeah, it'd be just about the same length as Dragon Ball, if not a bit longer. So, yeah, it'd be a pretty decent size story for the most part.
I guess it would have been decent size, but as I said before, I just feel like the arc, the the speed arc was rushed, and like even the fact that Yuno saw his mother
Yeah, that was out of the blues,
like
not true.
yeah, that was so rushed. Like where did she come from? Like where was she all this
Was
time?
there any
Like just
foreshadowing
turn
that she
up
was still alive? Because I cannot
exactly.
remember like anything in
Even
those past
even
chapters.
even how Asta found out, even or how Asta found out that Libe was taken care of by his mom. Like it's still not add up how Asta would know that that woman was his mother.
I guess context
It,
clues for the most part, but mm,
it never add up to me.
mm.
And I don't like people are. I must admit it has ended on a very disappointing. But there is hope for the future.
Yep.
If I live that long to see it. But as I said before, um, Lucifero, if we were to do a ranking on anime villains from A to E, he would definitely be at E.
To be fair,
He's
to
that
be fair
awful.
though, would really classify that Black Clover villains aren't really all that still. You hear me? Yeah, a lot of persons would actually classify that Black Clover villains aren't really all that. If I'm being honest.
Sorry, you were hearing me a while ago?
No, I chipped out a while ago, so I just came back in.
Oh, okay.
So why I don't know. Tabata is gonna need to pull something magical off in terms of the villain for this final arc. So I don't know you guys look at that one. Um boom boom boom. Spy X Family. Yeah, you haven't checked out Spy X Family, have you Akil?
Nope.
It's only like what, 4 episodes in, right, Kyle?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
about
yeah.
episode 4.
Can take a probably a quick breeze through if you get the chance, Akil. Definitely one of the you'll have a fun time watching it. I'll say that.
Can I tell you a secret? I've had zero time to watch any anime but
No,
Boruto.
I get like Calvin time to tell people that like if you tell me saying I have any time, I totally understand. I totally understand.
I haven't even watched Attack on Titans yet, but I've seen clips, and
As,
I'm telling you,
as in like the final
I can't
episode.
wait to dig in. The final episode and the one where Mikasa like Mikasa they had deal with the man them like yo the sheer savagery. People are like why they showing so much blood. I'm like I love it.
Bro.
I love this type of savagery. I wish Boruto had this level of savagery, but it's
Have you
not
been
here.
keeping
But
up with the Boruto anime as you mentioned that?
of course I have been.
Bro,
Because
I haven't watched the anime since episode 234, I think.
the arc has been good. I guess because I love storytelling. I'm really looking at how Kawaki how this arc I'm really looking closely at Kawaki and like how this entire arc is going to affect him. But I
Yeah.
like this arc. This arc has been pretty good so far. To
Oh,
be honest,
yeah.
I was hoping that they didn't kill off the guy from um
Yeah, I was hearing that
um
he died apparently.
Kagura.
Yeah.
I was hoping that they didn't kill off Kagura, but to be honest, Kagura's death has made things so much interesting. Like I'm literally, you see the girl with like she was fighting with Sarada
Yeah.
with a lightning blade. I want to see what she's gonna be like in the future if she lives that if she survives the show for that long, because I'm telling you, her character growth like literally skyrocketed, like her character popularity
Yeah.
skyrocketed because of Kagura's death.
All right. I guess when I catch up, I'll I'll say my two pieces on it. Cause as I
It's a
said,
type of
I
it's a
haven't
type of
watched
arc.
since something there since 2:35.
Sorry about that. It's a type of arc where if you watch it like sequence, you're gonna enjoy it. But I can understand why persons are upset because if you're watching it like week by week.
You kind of chipped out there.
Oh, no problem. You hearing me now?
Yeah.
With regards to the Boruto chapter now, I know you guys probably talked about it already.
No, we actually haven't touched on anything Boruto yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay,
Nope.
okay, my bad. Sorry for going too quickly.
Um, Kyle, anything you want to drop in, man?
Oh, uh, well, I think we were on the whole um Bleach thing.
Yeah. Yeah, yes. I was asking, like, since you kind of got a refresher on Bleach, I mean, with the final season, well, final season, final arc coming up, and you refreshed on Bleach, what were you saying in terms of how you think it holds up? Because alright, we even have Jake here in the chat. He was saying that Bleach has the needy lead female protagonist thing that holds it back.
Yeah, yeah. I think them really need to pull up on that. But my major problem with Bleach, with everything that I've seen leading up to now, Bleach is like, how would I put this? A balloon filled with hot air. It's just
Mm.
uh hot air, completely void of any of any real like substance that could hold up today.
Yeah.
It's okay, but it wouldn't be popular. You get
Mm.
me? So them need for one, step up the animation, that's for two. Three, give the characters a little bit more depth instead of the one note type of thing. Oh, I'm going to beat you up. Oh, I'm crying. I need help. I can't do shit. You know. And oh, I'm your rival. I'm your best friend, but I'll never see eye to eye with you. I'm like, okay, dude. Okay, we seen that. And stuff like that. But otherwise, the fights are solid. The bad guys are also solid as well. Bleach has this nuance. Well, I wouldn't say it's nuance because Demon Slayer does it too, where they show you the black backstory for most of the bad guys, except the good bad guys like Aizen. They don't show you the backstory of that guy.
I feel like
But
that's intentional by Kubo. I don't know if showing
yeah,
Aizen's backstory would like lessen the appeal. I don't know.
I think that's intentional as well. But think about it like this: like how hard would it hit for you to grow up with with um with Aizen like how you grew up with Madara, right? Because Aizen could definitely be up in that category. But I think they destroyed him off too early. They killed him off too early. Now, although he comes back, but and apart from that, just the anime only part, it seemed a bit rushed to me.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there was fillers in between, it seemed a bit rushed, and Ichigo's growth seemed rushed as well. You know,
So, some would say his growth is
I,
a bit convoluted. I think
I,
my whole pro. Yeah, I think my whole problem with Bleach came from the like in retrospect. Like man, I say I'm looking at all the novels that came out after Bleach ended, right? That seem so rich in lore. And
Mm,
when I think back on like the Bleach manga and the Bleach story overall, I feel like it could have benefited from having a lot of those things like scattered
yeah,
throughout the main story instead of like through novels and everything, you know? Like
that's
stuff with
true.
the Soul King and the origins of the Soul King and all that, the Quincy's. Um, I think it's like really stemming from my a lot of my disappointments in the final arc and how it ties
Yeah.
back into the overall
Oh, the
story.
final arc. Oh my god, the final arc was. Oh my god, it was boring. But like I said, I have to watch it. Maybe that's why I stopped. For a little bit because I knew that I would have to go into this with this convoluted idea coming up with. But all my gripes aside, I think Bleach overall is a wonderful anime.
Yeah,
It definitely deserves to be for the top, but they need to shake up some things when it comes back.
yeah.
Some things definitely need to shake up.
Speaking of which, when do you think we're going to get another trailer?
Knowing them probably in the summer area, June, July. I'm
Yeah,
expecting a trailer that time. And I'm expecting the real trailer about a month before it actually premieres. Like Demon Slayer now, then just release a two scene trailer, like two
brother, the
scenes.
one them just need to drop two PNG and then the internet just break apparently.
Isn't that what they did? Just two PNGs and
Yeah,
one
for the
video
initial
that
teaser,
goes.
it was ridiculous, dog.
And as time goes on, they will start release more and more and more until 1 week before the airing them release the full thing and whatnot, and then the entire internet blows up. But
Brother.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to concluding with Attack on Titan. I think having 10 final seasons is enough. Thanks, but no thanks.
Yo, yeah, I
Bleach.
swear, if they ever do the final season part 3, the final episode part 1, yo, the memes, bro, the memes.
God, they would destroy it with memes. Oh my
Bro,
god. You remember that episode when Eren was whispering into his father's ear? Dude,
Yes,
so much
yes.
memes for that. My status was filled with
yo,
memes.
brother, man, show you my youths. It was
When Elena there look on the
Yes, with the
Elena,
face.
yeah, the
Oh my
face like
god. I'm like, what
Yo,
the
I
hell?
wasn't sure they were going to animate that like one for one from the manga, but they did, and it was like, yo, it's still. Yeah, I would if I could ask Isayama, I would want to ask him, what were you thinking when you were drawing
What
this
were you
this palette?
thinking? Let us into the mind of the meme master. Like, what's a meme?
yo, like it's something that even some of them, even Levi's condition when Levi would blow up,
Yeah,
Mm.
and there's a meme that says the biggest nerf, the biggest nerf in anime history, and they
brother.
showed like the Wizard King. They showed like, the picture of the Wizard King in Black Clover, and they showed Levi.
A serious
That's
thing.
true. That's true. That's definitely true. Like they couldn't do anything else but take him out by with hindsight.
But
Like
I'm just imagining Levi in the CM scene against the Jaegerists with Mikasa. Yo, that would have been.
oh.
Mm.
Oh, sorry. Let me savor this moment.
Yeah, brother, that was too sick. Like, man, this guy too crazy. If I go nerf him a
Honestly,
bit.
Levi did I watch them and said, God, I wish I had some blood right now. Oh my God. Mikasa was really
Yo.
great in that scene. I think that episode was a special episode. I think they spent most of their based on the quality of the episode. I think they spend most of their time animating that because even much of the CG Titans like um the female Titan and the armor Titan were hand drawn in that particular episode.
Yeah, they looked really good in that
Yeah, for
episode.
most of the time. But I'm like, you guys really went to town on this. You guys really did want to break the internet, but no, the internet doesn't break that easily. And then drop the next episode and it breaks. You're
Ah, boy.
like, yeah,
But
yeah. I
guys,
want.
Yeah.
Hmm?
on a serious note though, and me alone find it hard to distinguish the characters them in Attack on Titan. Like
Well,
when like
well,
they all look the
in the
same to me.
in the
Mm.
manga, it's very hard to distinguish between them. Honestly, when
Even
I'm
in the
reading the manga,
anime.
but I think I'm much better at it in the anime. Maybe because I grew up with them, I can tell. But
Okay. But
Personally,
they
I
all
don't
look
think
the
I have a
same.
problem distinguishing. To be honest, I don't think so.
have you wait, Sanjay, go back to the first iterations of Isayama's drawings in the manga, and you'll realize that you can't tell nobody apart. Everybody
So
look the same.
go on there. Attack on
Yes, everybody
Titan.
look.
I pull up like a
But
random chapter.
once again, the CGIs. Oh my god. Oh my god. The epicness. If there's one thing I'm gonna remember this show for, it's for its OSTs.
Oh yes,
These
AOT.
OSTs are legendary.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man, definitely. Like, bruh.
yeah. Even now the first season when them go into the army for the first time on a train to kill titans. That the first time I hear them drop that, I'm like, yo, this I got on my phone and it's been on my phone ever
Yeah,
since. Ever since,
bro,
like, really good
bro. I
voice.
literally, when I first heard the opening, I didn't like it. But man, no.
It's good.
What the time of rings that? What the time of rings the opening there?
Brother, I think
Like,
I listen to Rumbling every day, brother. If, at this point, like, even know the season done.
I wonder what the next opening would be like.
That
It
are the
must be epic.
thing. That is the
The
thing now.
Rumbling literally took music awards here already. So
Charts, topping
it did.
charts and thing.
yeah, man, it top
It did.
charts,
Whoa.
start new careers. It just launched off an entirely new genre of music on its own. It's just out there, you know.
Cool.
If you thought it was big in the West, I have no idea. I have no idea. These.
I think I think that's why they want to. That's why they're stretching it out so long. I think that's why it have a next season to it because it don't make too much money.
It is.
It's making too much money.
Well, I think I heard someone. There was a comment. There was someone was kind of thinking maybe the next opening might be a mix between opening 4, Red Swan, and something else. That was what season 3, part 1's opening. Yeah. Which I'm not a big fan of that opening. I think it's my least favorite. I don't think it's a bad opening, but
Yeah, it's not a
definitely
bad
my least
opening. I
favorite.
don't wanna
But
listen to me. You know, it'd be so cool if they did opening 1 on a different beat.
like a remix.
Yeah, a remix,
That
but like
sound bad.
a more serious like
End it,
or
end
even
it on a, end it on the same, end it on the primarily the same note as they began it.
yeah,
That sound bad. That sound bad.
or even
Good one.
Sasagio on a different beat, a remix. Like that would be cool.
That would be
Good.
great too.
Good.
What about the ending though? Because
It, the
Wait,
ending they can do
oh,
they can do anything
oh.
with the ending.
no, but I'm
I
just
don't know
saying
what
the last
Nobody
ending was
cares about the
beautiful.
ending. I mean, yeah, but nobody cares about that.
Like, ah, come
That's
on,
Hey,
ridiculous.
man.
nobody cares about endings.
Ah, screw you
Nobody cares
guys.
about endings.
It's the
Remember,
truth.
I know. Remember, on Netflix, you can skip intro, right? But when it comes to the endings, you don't even see that. Netflix just skips to the next one,
Ah,
right?
Yes,
ridiculous.
basically. Like no,
Like, no, we don't care about
doesn't
that.
matter.
Moving
Yeah,
on.
we
Next,
don't care about.
the, the episode done right. If you want to see preview, click preview. Moving on.
Yeah, man.
Shit. King Bio, that's my least favorite AOT opening is the second one. Really?
I love the second one. I really did.
Second season.
No man, this is still season one, but female Titan arc.
The one, yeah, female
Oh,
Titan arc. I love that
I,
opening.
I love that opening. That opening was
I
I
good.
love
love
it
it.
too.
Yeah.
Like it, it
It, wa-
it grew on me, but what made me really fully fall in love with it is when I listened to like the full song live performance. I'm like, yo,
yeah.
this is really good.
You
Yeah,
get
I
me
like
into
it.
the beat. It makes me want to kick some butt. It makes me want to fight. It's good, man. It's good. Real good. With the rumbling opening that everybody loved, the first moment they heard it, I didn't like it at first.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
didn't like it at first. I
I
didn't.
did.
I must
I
admit.
loved it from like
I
initially,
was.
dog.
I'm into rock and roll and whatnot. Basically, it's the only music I listen. But when I heard that, I'm like,
Mm.
Then after a while,
It
then
grew
after
on
Mhm.
a
me.
while, it grew. It's like, yeah, okay, okay, I see,
Bro,
I
I
see.
remember the day when back in January when the first episode of part two dropped. And it's like 2-3 hours before the episode drop on Crunchyroll or Funimation. And I see that the channels drop the opening. I'm like, yo, Sid, the opening. No
Yeah,
spoilers.
yeah, yeah.
Yo, no, brother.
Spoiler nation, and me know we sit down and watch it frame for frame, literally.
I'm
I'll
not.
never forget that. Oh God,
I'm not. I'm not afraid of spoilers, man.
I'm not
I'm not
afraid of
afraid of
spoilers.
spoilers. But yes,
Uh,
guys. I want to ask what you guys thought about the latest chapter of Boruto.
um, you were there in my reaction stream, right? I didn't know.
No, no, I didn't. I wasn't able to attend.
I thought it was a good chapter. The crazy part about Boruto from month to month. I don't know if it's like if I'm a fanboy or what the case may be, but
you're a fanboy,
I,
potato. You're a fanboy.
I don't know. I just find like a lot of the chapters after I break them down, like I hardly ever find a Boruto chapter like dropping to like say a 6 out of 10. Like more often than not, it's
Okay.
always at least a 7. And I thought this chapter was at like
It,
a 8 or so.
it was. I must admit, it was underwhelming based on what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
However, I really did. I really did appreciate what we saw in the episode. Like in the episode, we
The
one
chapter, you mean? Sorry.
identified. Yeah, we identified Ida's weakness
Yeah, we keep. Is
or
it? That's the good part.
the limitations of Ida's ability. We were able to identify that. Um, that's one.
Shikamaru continues
Two,
to be Shikamaru.
which is telling me that he's gonna die soon.
Oh wow.
He,
Jeez.
he's pulled two big. He's pulled two big. Like he's well not two. Yeah, well two. Yes, he's played two like big brain moves.
Yeah.
That is enough indication to me that Shikamaru is gonna be going soon. Like bye bye. Like he's on death's watch right now. That's just my thing.
Yeah.
And when it comes down to Shikamaru, because one, you don't just put a character on a cover page, then highlight his importance in the story, like in recent times, not to just do something wonderful with him. I think Shikamaru is being prepared up like how Kagura was prepared in Boruto.
Interesting. All
I
right.
think so.
I mean, I did do the whole Shikamaru might die thing. Granted, my theory at this point it's not the way I was describing it's not gonna happen that way anymore. But yeah, I could still subscribe to him potentially dying. But
Yeah,
oh,
man.
but outside of that, those 2 points, the chapter I thought it was funny. Honestly,
Yeah, it was funny.
I,
It was
I
even like Shikamaru's response to when Ida said Kawaki and call his name, like it was just so
yeah.
it was funny.
That's ridiculous, honestly. Bio is saying Sasuke is more likely to die after this chapter. You
No.
spitting. Boruto hasn't had a bad chapter in a while. Yeah, he thought the chapter was 7.5. Oh, I'm back.
No man.
Huh?
Well, to respond to that person, I never. Well, the thing I'm not saying that it was. I'm not saying that it was a like 5 out of 5 or 4 out of 4 chapter or 6 out of 10 chapter. What I'm trying to say is that it was underwhelming for me because I thought I was going to get more. It
Yeah.
was more a conversation, like it was a conversation rich type of chapter when I was expecting like a battle, full on battle chapter. You get what
I
I'm
see.
saying? So that made things very underwhelming for me.
Yeah.
But otherwise, from that, it was really good. It was, even when they were breaking down Ida's abilities,
Yeah.
like it was really refreshing to see. And then the big plot twist where Shikamaru was offering to offering Ida to come join the Leaf. That that now work
No,
because
no,
she want Amado dead like dog.
that's the other thing. But also, man, I think say, how would it even work? She couldn't even really go out in public like that unless Amara can deactivate her ability. I don't know. But even Delta in the chapter was just ridiculously funny. There, it's just insane. But I also love the fact that what I've been saying for months upon months regarding Sarada and Mitsuki and their frustrations, kind of forming the basis of pushing them into the time skip. I'm glad, at least on a conversational level, those two characters are saying the exact same thing I've been saying.
That that conversation was very interesting
Yeah.
because I don't know about y'all, but it's sort of it sort of sounded like Mitski sounded like a Mikasa to Eren. Like it was that type of vibes. Like I was like when I was hearing it, I was like, oh, so now we're gonna have to worry about a Mitski ship no.
Nah,
Because
nah.
the way how the conversations was no, the way how the conversations was like it was stated. And by the way, did we establish like what sex is Mitski?
Well,
We assume, but that has never been established.
well, hmm. I
I've
don't know
always
how I'd
assumed it.
feel if, I don't know, Boruto Shippuden comes and I start seeing Mitsuki with breasts and we found out that he's a girl. I don't know. That would throw me off.
No man, no man. Even if he doesn't have like breasts and so forth, I'm talking about like it's never really established whether or not he's a. We know he's a clone of Orochimaru, but we don't know if he's a, or we don't know if
Well,
we don't know which sex he's
I mean,
a part of.
all the Japanese dialogue and stuff. I would imagine all of them are the masculine. You know, like you have
Yeah,
like,
masculine.
yeah. So until further notice, we just have to say, yeah, it is a he is a male. So yeah.
Okay, that's something I want to just put out there.
Bio is
But that was
saying,
some.
how would you expect a full-on battle knowing what Ida's ability is? Well, that is a good question.
No man, as in not only no, not even either per se, but even I was thinking about even with code,
Mm,
like I know that the chapter would have basically it wouldn't have been like I was like expecting more on a battlefront. That's what I thought.
mm.
Like I would have like I expected more on the battlefront, but then I think the chapter showed like it showed like strategy and coming the quick coming up with a quick counter strategy immediately because Shikamaru like he immediately thought about like going to Ino and having Ino like speak to Amado, right, and he could communicate with Amado. But funny enough, I don't think Amado told Shikamaru about her eye ability as yet, you know.
Oh, that's the thing. No.
Yeah, he told Shikamaru about her ability to capture heart or her ability to cause like different reactions or different stuff, different body feelings in a human being. But I don't think he has told Shikamaru yet about her ability to see things all the things that are taking place in the world. Like
Well,
I wonder what Shikamaru is gonna do when he hears that information.
well, you said that's the interesting part because it feels like almost every chapter, Amado, something comes up where we're saying, oh, maybe we don't have to suspect Amado that much. And they're like, but he hasn't actually told them this. Still sus. So, it's going to be interesting. But what I'm more interested in is getting more on his whole motivation regarding the karma and Kawaki and everything. And then even speaking of Kawaki, even him in the chapter, I see he has his dojutsu activated by the end of Naruto heading out of the room.
I think it's more along the lines of like he sense the fact that something is going on right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Could
Yeah,
more
I
on
think
just
it's
be
more
that for
along
real.
that line.
Could more
It's
on
more
just be
along
that.
those lines. But I want
Um.
to see what's gonna happen. I want to see if he's really going to, confront Boruto and hear what he has to say.
That should be an interesting thing to say the least. Um. I think the last thing I want to talk about Boruto as for now is Sarada and Mitsuki's confidence at being able to, get to the point where they can fight a strong Otsutsuki. Even though we as the audience expect more Otsutsukis, I find it interesting
Mm-hmm.
that they expect more Otsutskis as well as them thinking they'll jump to that level of power. I don't know. What's your take on that?
Well, they did set Otsutsuki level threats, and to be honest, if you look at it, all five of the Kages are at that level where they can tackle Otsutsuki threats. Because if you really look at the Momoshiki or Kinshiki fight, like the Kages held their own.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like
Like,
base Momoshiki and Kinshiki, yeah, they can hold their own. But I mean, if
yeah.
you have some more that are in Ishiki's tier now, that's a it's a different
No, but
story.
remember, but we don't know how much is in Ishiki's
Yeah, I know.
tier
I'm just saying,
because
what if we don't know if there's more, but we don't know if there's
no.
not. It's kind of like an open-ended thing at the moment.
But then the question is, do you think that Sarda and Miski have the potential to be stronger than the current targets?
Bro, like
Yes, they do.
they do, but I'm just saying, Kishi, Ikimoto, they just need to do it in a believable way. Because right now, honestly, alright, Mitsuki aside, take even Sarada. If you were to drop her into original Naruto, it's the original 700 chapters, where would you drop her? Like, would you say she's stronger than Kurosama at level 2, Valley of the End, Sasuke in part 1?
Remember, Sasuke power up was because of the curse mark.
Yeah, yes, I'm saying if you were to compare him to
Yeah.
compare her, sorry, to like even that Sasuke.
No, no, man. She would have been no. He would have been stronger than her because he would have had more power than her. That is, there's no secret there.
Yeah.
He would have had more power there. But the thing about is that Curse Valley Sasuke would have probably challenged a lot of Kages. Would have challenged a lot of Kages, in my opinion.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't you think? Don't you think he would have challenged? Don't you think that he would probably challenge the at the time the third Okage or the
like
the leader of the Sand Village? Was he stronger than Gara? And Gara was the Kaze Kage for the Sand Village.
Well, Gar wasn't Kazekage yet, but to say Curse Round level 2 would be like challenge like a Kage at the time. I mean, it would seem so, but honestly, I doubt it. Like, if you're going off Hiruzen's, like even Hiruzen's showing, like maybe at the time, but like in retrospect, no, everything we know about Hiruzen, probably not.
Well, noted. I never said beat.
No, I know. It'd probably like be like low medium difficulty if I can phrase it like that.
Because remember, you know, in the valley, valley out,
Valley of the End, yeah.
yeah, in that valley, like Sasuke and Naruto were fighting at Jonin levels, you know.
Yeah.
They were fighting at Jonin level. Sarada, as according to like speech and so forth, Sarada, Mitsuki, and Boruto are fighting at probably Jonin level in terms of
Um
their skill.
I would put Sarada like probably like a medium to high tier tuning. I did do a power scale on her forever
Yeah.
ago.
But the thing is, Sarada has lightning changing chakra nature. She
Yeah,
has
yeah.
fire changing chakra nature, right? And she has wind changing chakra nature. That's 3 changing chakra natures. She's Jonin level. So even if she wouldn't have beat Sasuke in Valley of the End Sasuke, the gap is not that far. And then the thing about that, she has the Sharingan. She has the Sharingan. And
Yeah,
once you have the
level 2.
Sharingan,
No, sorry, level 3, my
once you
bad.
have yeah, once you have the Sharingan, best believe it, power scaling gets thrown out the window.
But granted, her stamina with it isn't as not really as up there. That's the only other thing though.
Yeah, man, but she can learn chakra control.
Yeah, yeah. But
She can learn chakra control. So she can probably double down on her chakra control training, and that's why I don't think that Sasuke is gonna die next chapter, because I still think that there's so much story that needs to be told, like in terms of Sasuke relating to Sarada about Uchiha clan and what's the history behind the Uchiha clan.
I wonder if that's
And
gonna
I
be
still
like a thing because like I was sort of was saying in the chapter, like doesn't my dad know that, you know, I come before being Boruto's master. So I wonder if there's gonna be a thing where they play up on that and Sasuke never actually gets to follow up on, you know, the Uchiha passing of the torch.
yeah, I think that needs to be addressed first before Sasuke. That's just
Well, the reason why I even put it because the reason why I even brought up the comparison is that yeah, I know going through like a shonen anime, especially like a sequel spin-off kind of deal, like, you know, characters have to kind of catch up and probably catch up much faster to kind of close the gap so they can be relevant. But I'm like saying if we're putting her at the end of part 1 in terms of the team that went after Sasuke in terms of her competency or power, whatever. I mean, she still needs to get to, you know, Shippuden level. She still needs to get to Fort Great Ninja War level 6 parts. You know, it's like it's a ridiculous jump in power, is what I'm saying.
yeah, but first of all, you know, remember, you know, Sakura reminds me so much in terms of Kakashi, in terms of her ability to grasp and to copy ninjutsu ninjutsu abilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like even at her level now, she can just, if she learns how to master that 3 Tomoe Sharingan, she can easily build her base up to where she's parallel to like a Gara or even the Mitsukage, the current Mitsukage right now. Because remember, you know, Kakashi for many years build the reputation of reputation because he was able to copy 1,000 jutsu.
And only uses 5 on a good day, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, you can say he copied 1,000 jutsus. Sarada has that potential. In fact, she has shown it already. Sarada has also shown that her genjutsu ability is really good. So the fact that she can copy jutsu along with her genjutsu, although her genjutsu in comparison to Itachi and Sasuke at that age was, yeah, let's not talk about that.
Boy.
But yeah, but she's not that far off. Trust me, she's not that far off.
No, I'm not
In
saying
fact,
she doesn't have potential, you know. Like if you gave like Sarada like till she was like say 20 years old in universe, but I'm just saying it's a ridiculous like. I don't know if you're picturing it like how I'm picturing it in terms of the jump out in power between, say, even just Sarada and like 6 parts Naruto at the end of Naruto. And then even that
No, but
six parts Naruto isn't anything compared to what characters need to be right now. So I'm just saying, that's all
but
I'm
then
saying. Compared to the
but
fact
the
that
thing
she
about
wants
is
to
that
be comparable to like an Otsutsuki. But yeah, go ahead.
but the thing about is that if you really think about, like six parts Naruto, that was just Naruto when he just got the power.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Sarda training in order to get to somewhere close to that power level. Um, she would have also been building up her skill.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? So it's not like it's just a power where she just get and so forth. It would have been a case where she works her power to that sort of level. And as I said before, the fact that she has a Sharingan, both she has a Sharingan and Smitsky have the Sage mode. It's not that far fetched to think that they can they get their power
No,
levels up
you
quite.
realize I'm gonna focus the conversation on Sarada specifically now. Mitsuki catching up to that level in a more reasonable amount of time, yeah, I can see that. But I'm just kind of I'm more worried about Sarada, isn't it? That's why I'm focused on her specifically.
And I can see Sarada and then even and then again remember I know Sarada artist we know Sarada can probably even learn all the 100 healing jutsu. Although I don't want her to learn it. I want her to do something else. But she could learn it.
Yeah.
She could learn and she could learn it to infuse it in terms of her Sharingan ability and so forth. So I don't want her to learn it. I want somebody else to. Like even Allah. When him again, you know the guy with the rock, Iwabi. I would love Iwabi to learn it.
Yeah.
That would certainly put a lot of respect to Iwabi's name if he learned the 100 healings with
Hmm.
because combined with his earth ability already, combined with his earth ability already, where him just all him got just hit the earth and everything just come up and so forth. If he doubles down on his chakra control, it would be a huge character boost for Iwabi if he learned 100 healings because somebody who was so let's put it this way, he was so dunce in the beginning. Like he repeats so many times, and for him to learn something so technical, so you have to be a genius in order to learn or to. That would be a brilliant. That would be a big W for Iwabi's character, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Kyle.
You.
But no, saying not really follow Boruto like that, but I can't even bring up a comparison where you could have probably more vibe with this whole Sarada argument that we're having. Well, not argument, but discussion. Like take what would I say? Take something in a Bleach. What's your name? Momo? Is it Momo?
Mm-hmm.
Aizen's previous lieutenant, well, kind of like him off hunting. Like, can you feasibly picture Momo, training probably 10 plus years, and then beating Butterfly Aizen?
Huh.
You get what I said? That is kind of like the comparison
No.
I try and make with Sarada, and where the character pictures herself being in a few years' time. I'm not saying she's not going to become like ridiculously powerful and be able to provide tactics and team plays off Boruto and take some Otsutsuki's off guard and all of that. No, but it's just like getting up to that level, realistically speaking, and it making sense within the confines of the story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So really and truly just that. Bayo was saying Amara also didn't tell Shikamaru about how her ability doesn't work on Otsutsuki. That is another thing. Let's see. Let's see. Well, at this point, we have what? 2 more chapters in the volume. Akil, right?
Yeah, yeah, two more chapters. The volume
Uh,
started in March. Yeah, it started in March.
hmm.
I really hope the time skip comes after this. I really do hope.
Probably after the next
Like,
volume, honestly.
no man, after this volume, the time skip can come, man. Like, I think it can come.
Mm, all right, let's see how the next two chapters go, because of course I do see them. Well, it's more you for tell me at this point. I would
Mm-hmm.
imagine they'll do like another major or lengthy anime only arc after this, more than likely. So they could still play with some time to do another volume and then time skip, and then probably can still use the anime to fill out the time, if anything,
Mm-hmm.
between. So
Okay.
pretty
But
much that.
yeah, man, but the seeds have been sown. The seeds have been sown for time skip. My thing, and this is just my thing. Like before the time skip, like I just have a feeling that we're gonna get like a gang. We're gonna get like a Otsutsuki gang that's probably like comparable to the Akatsuki in their time. I just have a feeling that we're gonna get something like that, like a group of Otsutsuki.
Yeah,
Like these are like mercenary Otsutsuki, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're tasked with they're given the mandate to probably kill Momoshiki or Ishiki or whoever it may be.
hmm, that's not a bad
I
idea.
wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I am kind of on board with some Otsutsuki, showing up and more so talking to Code. Hmm.
Yeah, man. I Otsutsuki mercenaries, like them literally, like probably it's like probably a case where Kaguya and Ishiki and Momoshiki take too long,
Yeah.
and like then them need for go. They need to cut them losses and because for me this is my thing. In order for the Otsutsuki clan to make sense,
Mm-hmm.
the clan has to be cut. Like you are searching for this power. Why are you searching for this power? I believe that in not for me, I really hope that one of the backstories of the Otsutsuki clan
Yeah.
is that power is what the power is the true power is the true like record again now. The hierarchy is determined by power.
Yeah.
So it's determined by how much persons can accumulate chakra fruit and all them something so they can ascend to a particular place of power.
Hmm.
You get me I say?
Yeah. Um,
Like
thinking about it now with mercenaries, that might not be a bad idea because could use a bit more nuance, a bit more variety, a little bit more spice in the Otsutsuki characters. Start kind of crafting something a bit different, something.
yes, and it gives code something tangible to work with. It gives code like a literal motivation other than from carrying out Ishiki's will. Because this is my thing with code. Like code is literally at a standstill right now. Because even if no, it's the truth, and that's why you have to really worry for the character because a character who is at a standstill, either two things are gonna happen. It's either they're going to die or they're going to be severely injured and written out of the story for a very long time
Yeah.
until they can come back and something happens. Just like with Kabuto,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And my thing with Code is that Code has so much potential that I wouldn't want him to die right now. But there needs to be something tangible. There needs to be some tangible goal. Like there needs to be something that both Boruto and Momoshiki can literally say, yes, this is our goal. Even if we don't like each other, this is something that both of us can work towards.
Yeah.
So Momoshiki through Boruto can literally aspire to be the Otsutsuki king, while Boruto, in protection of the earth or protecting the earth from the Otsutsuki threat, he can aspire towards being the Otsutsuki king. That is what I'm talking about.
Hmm. All right. All right. I think you might be onto something, son. Think you might be onto something.
What do you
Uh.
think, Vari?
Well.
Uh, that's the thing. I'm not as much into
Board.
Boruto
Yeah.
as.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Um. Oh, I did not ask. Well, I know you're busy as well, Akil. But in terms of, did you see all the crazy hype and excitement over that One Piece episode that recently came out?
No,
Eh,
sorry.
channel. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough, sir. Shit. Hold on there. Hold on, guys. Change this setting here.
Hey, Sanjay,
Yeah.
so I have to go here.
Oh, all right. No pressure, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. Respect
Kyle,
for your
all the best
pass
here.
through.
Yeah, man, do your thing, Ross.
All right. All the best, guys.
Yeah, man. We talk, bruv.
Mhm.
Hold on. Give me 1 secondo. I'll do this again. For backtrack to a bit of Bleach though, dog. You think, when do you think Kubo is going to continue the new arc? That's the next thing too.
Alright, it seems. Alright, how would I put this now? I think personally, he's not going to like do anything now.
Mm-hmm.
When the anime releases, I mean, he's doing his exclusive club thing right now, where
Yeah.
if you're an exclusive club member, you get um personalized art from him. I think what's happening is that he's checking the waters to see if Bleach can still contend with big anime like as as much as people don't like to admit it. Boruto,
Yeah.
One Piece, Demon Slayer, and the other rest them behind it, Spike's family, all of them something. So what I personally think is that he's waiting until he sees what when Bleach come out and everybody start look upon it and say, all right, cool. He wants a new found generation finding Bleach for the first time and saying, look, we want more of this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, okay, I'm forced to pick up my pencil again. Shonen, what are you dealing with? And Shonen will be like, we have a spot, we have a panel right here, so right over here. Mr. Sit, brush off in chair, sit down. That's what I think that he's waiting for,
So
personally.
you can basically stop drawing on Rangiku fan arts for the fans, is what you're saying.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. God, Rangiku is that
Yo. But alright, that actually does make sense, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Why? It would
in
make
the
sense.
in the battle of the melons.
Mm-hmm.
Orehime or Rangiku.
Like, as we feel like we don't want to get to Rangiku, but there was that outfit that Orihime had in the final arc after they were going up to the Soul King Palace. I'm like, channel.
Come
This
on.
rough,
This is
dog.
like picking between Tsunade and Hinata.
I
Come
just
on.
know that is a perfect comparison. Yo. Alright.
Do
Alright.
you want the bad girl that will punish you, step on you, and stuff like that? Or do
Why,
you
why
want,
why do you have to put it that way, man?
or do you want the shy girl to make sure that you're pleased? Hmm.
Can we just like merge them?
No!
Yo. I know.
Oh, God. You know, it's true. It's an uncanny comparison.
Yeah, that
But
mess. That mess. You see me?
think about it. Hinata is a princess. Orihime name literally means princess. Rangiku love drink, and Tsunade loves to drink.
Dog,
Where I talk
that
about, man.
is a crazy
Perfect comparison.
comparison. No, dog.
Me personally, on bad days, I want me a Rangiku in my life.
I mean, Ryuko does have she does have the nuance now. She kind of has that softer side every now and
Yeah,
then, but
yeah, yeah. Ginichimaru knows firsthand.
yes, we
And then I'd want that other Hime, that girl that always worries about me, make sure I'm okay, get me a towel for my
your
head.
Kurosaki-kun. Yeah.
So I don't blame you for having a hard choice, right? All right, you've watched Spy X Family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? All right, your or Mikasa.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not going to Mikasa though. I'm not going to Mikasa.
Oh, why?
Uh,
Wait, you haven't watched the latest
I haven't
episode,
watched the
right?
latest Spy X Family
All right,
though.
watch the latest
I
first,
may watch the latest
and
and then may get back to you on that.
yeah, because your is like your make me commit sins. Sin.
Why am I find this so funny? Jag.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good. Really good.
Yeah,
I never thought. All right, I'm a shonen person. I never liked the idea. Oh, there's one more thing that I wanted to talk to you about. Just that I remember, but I'll just finish this. I wasn't a slice of life type of person
Yeah.
before, but I've really found my footing in this place. I really like it. It makes me smile. Like every episode of My Dress Up Darling makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah, brother. Like, well, of course, I haven't started my just but just like I was kind of saying earlier to I think it was Jake in the chat in terms of him saying, "Yo, I really dig slice of life now." Master, like, yeah, cause more you can just chillax, enjoy it, and thing, brother. No convoluted madness.
Yeah, back in January or February, I think we spoke about it didn't make as much buzz as I thought it would. There was a Netflix anime movie,
Mm-hmm.
Bubble, that was to be released.
Yeah,
Remember that?
yeah, I
Bubble?
remember.
Yeah, have you
I
have
haven't
you
checked it
watched it?
out yet.
I have.
And
I have. And my opinion on it is that you should definitely watch it. I can understand why it didn't cause a buzz before, but I think if you look deeper beyond the surface, you can find real meaning in it. It's gorgeous. There's no doubt about it that the animation was top notch. But
how
I
the
think why it
OST them
didn't.
stay though. Jenna.
It didn't leave a lasting impression on the
Because
OSTs, honestly.
the reason why I'm asked now is because between because take for example, Makoto Shinkai's next movie I think is supposed to come out later this year, and like going back to movies like Your Name and 5 centimeters per second, Garden of Words, I
Hmm.
Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Still ridiculous, dog. you know, it's still ridiculous, but yeah, like the OST in these movies really stand
Your
out. That's what I'm gonna ask.
yeah, your name's OST stand out to me more than anything else. Then followed
Yes,
by
yes.
5 centimeters per second. I practically watched all of the movies that he's ever done. Literally, now that I look at the thing, I've watched every last one and didn't even realize.
Mm.
But I'm not saying the OST was bad. I won't ever say that about Bubble. But I would say that it didn't leave a lasting impression.
Yeah.
And the story wasn't there. I'm being 100% honest. The story wasn't there. I don't think the animation would make fit. I think
Hmm.
it was just random characters coming together, and at the end of the day, the story just seemed all over the place.
Channel
Maybe
dog.
that's what they were going for,
Yeah.
something like that. It seemed maybe because the movie is so short, it seems a little rushed. It's not like Your Name, where it's a singular plot. Everybody is going towards a singular plot at the end of the day, a singular conclusion to the story, the
Yeah.
payoff to all of the story. In this, you see everything up front. right?
Hmm.
He meets this girl as with all of these movies. He meets this girl,
I was a
and we
random
start
chick.
this yeah, and we start discovering her backstory, what makes her her. But in this case, I think that it was rushed, but overall, I would give it like a 7 out of 10. Because the
Alright.
animation was stellar. Animation was really them camera angles there was a sin. The camera angles the way it's supposed to be. Like whoa,
But
whoa.
well, as we said from the trailer, I would expect nothing less, visually speaking, at least. Yes, we.
Visually it was amazing. Visually it was the mix of the colors them on here like you're like, how do they do that? You know? Oh, it was really good. But yeah, I you should definitely watch it though. It's worth watching. I won't put it on a top 10 chart, but it's worth watching.
Yeah.
It's definitely. It's about human connection, and we all need that sometimes.
Well, true. As long as this movie can, more if the movie not even like, I say objectively, it's not the best, but it can really evoke some level of emotion, then yeah,
Yeah.
you drip bananas about it, at least on that end.
I think the last movie I watched. Okay, yeah, that was about it. Cause I renewed my Netflix subscription once every couple months, and when I logged in, that's the first thing that them tell me. Oh, they're now advertising to me. Comey can communicate. So I think I'll watch that as well. I haven't watched it as yet. Probably be good. I heard it was good. So yeah.
Well, Shinkai's next movie, Suzume no Tojimari, Suzume is locking up. I think I did watch the trailer for this.
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's right there. Okay, man.
I mean, well,
Looks.
yeah, I did watch Weathering with You. It wasn't as good as Your Name, if you ask me,
Oh,
but
your name was a different Titan altogether, man. A very
yeah,
different show.
like,
I rarely find myself tearing up in movies, but that one
bro,
really sparked a little tear.
bro.
Yeah.
No, you know what made it because I remember like at the time when I was on campus still, and it was around that time I started getting into Shinkai's movies, and remember
Yeah.
when I watched 5 centimeters per second, and then I let my
Yeah.
brethren watch 5 centimeters per second, and then I remember when I had watched Your Name by myself first initially, then when I rewatched it with him, like that last scene when they were passing each other in the train basically and they were running looking for each other, like
Yeah.
my
You're like
brother was like, the man kind of
screaming
come
at
like me,
the
I have
yo.
anxiety attack, like, yo, no bother with this, walk past each other thing. Yo,
Yeah, that was me
brother.
too. He's right there. No, no, no. Oh my god. Oh
Stress
my
out.
god.
But
Yeah. I
what
like I like that
mhm.
one. I really love that one. That was good.
But what I found interesting though, was to find that at least between Your Name and Weathering with You is the same universe.
Yeah, pretty much. That
Yeah,
universe
because
is
the
pretty
same
much.
the characters from Your Name do appear in Weathering with You.
I didn't notice.
Yes,
I have
brother.
to put
Because
that.
I remember at one point with Weathering with You, I'm saying, why this man looks so familiar? I look it up and I say, Taki. Is this the same Taki from Your Name? I'm like, yeah, it is. Even when where's this part in Weathering with You? And so I think it was a female character, or the guy went into like a jewelry store and you would have saw Mitsuha, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, this is a nice little tidbit.
Maybe watch it again one of these days and see. I was too busy crying.
Yo,
Okay,
seriously.
I really like any form of anime that can invoke some kind of feeling within this cold, dead shonen heart of mine.
To be honest, for the persons that at least keep up and watch One Piece, I think that's part of the reason why they even really love One Piece, because
Oh,
despite the
that shot
goofiness
of
and the
adrenaline.
foolishness, yeah, like outside the goofiness and the foolishness and the fights and the typical shonen stuff, like One Piece usually evokes a lot of emotion out of them. I realize, like when I look at certain reactions, videos, I'm like, yeah, 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 I can see it.
Um, with you now, when it comes down to watching anime, how exactly do you go about choosing a good anime to watch? Like for it, I know that you're a completionist like myself,
Is that a
right? You like
completionist or take long to get into itness? If I can phrase it like that.
so.
Um, shit. I
What's your
mean,
process?
that's a good like these days. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more in the follower crowd. That's
Okay,
just the
same,
truth.
same.
So it's like I'll be there, keeping up what I keep up, and
If it's
then
trending on Twitter, then it
I,
deserves
I
your
mean, I
attention.
hardly even use Twitter, but I'll see like some YouTubers start talking about this one anime, one thing. I'm like, hmm, hmm. Like something will hit me out of the blues. All right, take the last two series I've gotten into, like Attack on Titan. I hear Attack on Titan's ending. I'm like, YouTubers keep talking about it. Boom, something. Just get into it. Or Mushoku Tensei. What was it again? What was it that really sparked me to just take up Mushoku Tensei? I'm trying to remember if it was like Chibi, just talking about it time and time again.
Chibi does that a lot.
Yeah.
I like when he picks up a series, it's a good one. So I don't doubt his, and he's very vocal about anime. Him not really put him out a ground because if it's not a good anime, him not gonna tell you say a good. I like that about him, so that's why I watch his take on anime,
Yeah.
especially if the episode good or bad or them something. So
In the case of like VV Fluorite's Ice Song, in the case of that, I heard it was by Wit, so I was like, okay,
mhm.
let me check it out. That was definitely the case
funny
with
enough,
VV. Mm-hmm.
funny enough with Vivi, when it came to me, I haven't watched it as yet. Guess what happened? I was online. I was supposed to download one of the episodes, right? And I
Yeah.
accidentally clicked on 86 instead.
Oh.
And then so said, so done. I ended up watching all of that. And I was like, wait, wasn't I supposed to watch something else? And then it just faded into obscurity. So,
Bro, like Vivi was a nice watch, but at the same time, like visually speaking, it was good. Plot wise, it was alright, but I would say I don't think you're missing much by not watching it, to be honest.
okay.
Yeah. But it was alright. Yeah. It was alright.
So here's another hard question for you.
Mm-hmm.
I know that your channel surrounds Boruto, Naruto a lot, right?
Yeah.
What happens when the series ends? How
Jeez,
would you choose the next big thing that you'd look at?
the world shattering question, eh?
Yeah.
um it's a good question. It's funny again because time and time again, I don't know if I've surpassed the threshold of Dragon Ball videos on my channel, but again, a lot of my early videos, like, are Dragon Ball videos, Dragon Ball Super specifically. So,
Would you
similar
take
to.
on the
Yeah?
the challenge of those 1,000 One Piece episodes?
um, Jano, what do I even say? I think it's going to be a case where I'll transition slash expand into something else. I was trying to do that with Black Clover, but I don't. I think in for my initial Black Clover videos, they were doing well, but I don't think in terms of like the Black Clover discussions, reviews, I don't think they took off as much as my Boruto videos did. So I'm hoping to transition or add on something else that can work just as well.
I've always wanted to cover Black Clover content as well. I always thought that it was, even though I think that is very interesting what the a type of magic system and how it works, even though it's a bit convoluted. I've always liked it. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie. It
I mean,
always seems deep.
I mean, for the most part, with the magic system, I think it's really good for the most part. Sometimes it's kind of tempting to say it might be like a kind of power friendship thing, but Tabata kind of establishes rules regarding growth of mages from early on. So if at any point you feel like it's a power friendship, you just really need to, refer back to the to the earlier rules, and you'll be
Does
good.
that apply to the main protagonist, the
I
MC?
mean, in a world with magic where the main character has anti-magic, I mean, at first glance off the top of your head, you're like, no, this guy must be broken. He used to be. But I think Tabata does a good job of balancing the fact that, Asta is a hard counter to anybody, with the fact that I would say the tactics and the fact that he does a lot of team battles at the same time.
He does with his girlfriend, you know.
You mean the Super Saiyan God plot armor? Yo, honestly, this man is
You know, he's a whole
ridiculous.
different beast. He's like the Sasuke that was never the Sasuke. Like perfect, you know. So
That's
yeah,
the thing I would give Black Clover over Naruto. At least and Asta's rivalry is pretty damn healthy. I would give it
yeah,
that over
yeah.
Naruto.
Healthy in a shot of heparin type of way. But yeah, sure, sure. So if all that's said and done with Boruto ending, which I don't think that's anytime soon. I honestly
Nah,
don't think so. It's not anytime soon because hey, it's still making money. So Black Clover is a high contender for you to dabble your paws in.
yeah. Um, I remember even doing like my first impression videos, because what I was doing initially when I started covering Black Clover was I had read the first three like initially I wasn't even getting into Black Clover. It's two friends of mine that would say, "Yo, you need to check out Black Clover." No, one friend said, "I need to check it out." And then when I started checking out, my other friend, which is Siddiqui, I was saying like, "Yo, dog, you finally start checking out Black Clover." And then yeah, but what I was doing, I had read the first three chapters. Then I did like an initial impressions
Mm-hmm.
video. Then I started doing like arc by arc to give like my general
Mm-hmm.
impressions, and kind of, I wouldn't want to say it was like they were breakdown videos. I wouldn't really want to say that, but it was more like my impressions with the aim of comparing it to Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and those videos were pretty fun to do. I did fairly
Yeah,
well.
yeah, your mother video pop off.
Well, the Madara video is still
Undefeated.
undefeated, brother.
Undefeated.
Right now, I'm even considering going into me. Like, I'm thinking of like probably putting out some ads on that video.
Bro, here's the problem now. Here's the problem with. Okay, as a YouTuber, as a fellow YouTuber, I can tell you this
Yeah,
right off the bat. When I you one, especially if you want like pivot onto new content or you want to dabble in some, it's a little bit daunting. But at the same time, there is no time. Look how quick April finished. There is no
brother.
time. There's no time at all. Even my Bleach script, I wanted to complete that by end of April. I started it at the beginning of April, and now I realized that there's a whole part that I didn't add on, and now after that now finish until the end of May.
Yeah,
So yeah, and I'm still doing regular Demon Slayer content. Now, in order for me to actually do those content, to do the content that I want on the back end, I have to actually step away from YouTube for a little bit. I have to actually put it on the back burner. So a lot of times you'd catch me doing shorts like I was talking to you about the other day, which are
yeah,
very, very easy to make. I can spend an hour doing that and then spend the other 4 hours when I finish work, of course, just concentrating on building the best content I can and
yeah.
then releasing that when I can. So yeah, all in all, so just take your time and just do things, bro.
And that's it really come down to now, honestly. That's it come down to.
Yeah. Because even though I want to watch Arcane, have you seen Arcane? I have it
No,
here.
like,
Yeah.
when it was still running, persons, even like some of my, well, one of my coworkers who wasn't really an anime person per se, but yeah,
Hmm.
he was even talking about it. I'm like, must be really good if even you are here giving it its praise.
Yeah. Pivoting a little from anime, I realized that you've been keeping up with Moon Knight.
Yes, brother. I mean, to be honest, most things Marvel anyway. Because even it's crazy that tomorrow is the first of May, so that means this weekend is Doctor
Yeah.
Strange, the Multiverse of Madness.
So that starts shit. Oof. I don't know. Like the other day I was what did happen? I think I was supposed to edit a video that night, but I said to myself, I'm going to take the night off.
Yeah.
And one of the top suggestions when I clicked on my movie site was Moon Knight. So I said, okay, let's check out the first, say, if it doesn't catch me in the first 2 minutes, peace. I'm out. I'm out. And at the time, I think episode 4 was released.
Yeah.
4 hours later, I wanted episode 5.
Yeah, but not lie. That first episode is pretty trippy, but not lie.
Trippy. That's the
Yeah.
number one word that I would use to describe even the last episode.
Yes,
Trippy
yes.
as hell. And it's so interesting. It is so freaking interesting. No, this isn't spoilers or anything. This is just my idea.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any videos on Moon Knight whatsoever. I haven't watched any reactions or anything like that. But I definitely think, personally, I think that he has another personality hiding.
Yeah,
I
me and my coworkers were saying the same thing. There has to be like a third.
Everything points to that because remember there was another coffin in the
Exactly.
and he also had another accent in the last episode. Remember things that I was pointing out to you that no one seemed to have noticed, that QR code scanner.
Yes, yes.
And you realize in one scene his nose was broken and in the other scene his nose wasn't broken.
Okay, I didn't
The
know
one
that's nose
whose
part.
nose was broken speaks differently from Mark and Steven.
I mean, I forgot to check that back out.
And remember in the episode before that, I think it was 1 or 2 episodes before that, Steven and Mark don't remember beating up certain people or
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
out
yeah.
certain
I remember
people.
that at least.
And you probably come to the conclusion that hey, the what was the god's name again? I forgot his name.
Called Control?
Yeah, that was Conchu that probably was controlling him some other way or something along the lines. But I'm thinking that with his dissociative identity disorder, he probably created multiple personalities instead of just Steven.
Yeah,
There's others that, I mean, if you look at Mark, as much as he's a badass, he hates killing,
true.
right? So what happens when he says to himself, okay, I'm going to kill these persons, and when he opens his eyes, everybody dead? He would think that he did it, or he would say, all right, cool, I'm taking myself out of the situation for just a little bit, for just breathe, and when he come back, everybody dead. So he probably think, oh, maybe Steven do this, and then Steven is like, I didn't do shit. I don't know what's going on. So that's what I think, and I think I connect a lot to, especially now with the last episode with what Mark went through as a child, like
Yeah.
it's horrible. Went through something similar myself, so no, I even have greater stakes in the story, and I want to see where it ends. I think Marvel is doing great, but what I really want them to do is just slow down just a bit and flush out some characters. I mean,
I
it's good that you're pumping out 1 billion movies and shows every freaking day, but some of us need to catch up. Some of
yeah,
us need to connect.
that's the thing. But I think the move to do a bunch of series was a good move because
Definitely.
I mean, after Endgame, I mean, after Endgame is like, wow, where do you go from there? But
Yeah, for
giving
real.
like, if nothing else, I think is a good experiment.
You're like, oh, here's a Natasha story, and everybody roll them eyes. Yeah, here's a Hawkeye story, everybody roll them eyes again. And they'll be like, okay, here's Moon Knight, and everybody's like, oh shit,
Yes, I mean,
this is good. And then everybody's still waiting on Doctor Strange to come out.
I
I'm
think
also anticipation.
yeah, I think in the grand scheme of things, as per usual, it's been a shared, whole one big Marvel Cinematic Universe is,
Yeah.
getting to see how the series are going to tie back into the movies naturally. And of course, with, WandaVision, naturally that's going to tie back into Doctor Strange coming up this weekend. So I think it's going to be, Doctor Strange is definitely going to be the first test of, was doing a series on X character worth it,
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that.
Well, they only have up to go.
From here,
Wherever they're
true.
I thought that Endgame would be like their biggest, but them seem to have built something really nice right here, you know?
Why?
Endless possibilities.
It really depends on how this whole multiverse of madness goes now, because based on how it's looking and all the theories and speculation, it seems like, probably X-Men, Charles Xavier, of course the Illuminati, a bunch of
Deadpool,
characters in
Deadpool,
it.
Deadpool, Deadpool, Deadpool.
Yo, if Deadpool is in this movie, dog. Yo,
Oh my god. You know, like Ryan Reynolds one going night.
brother, man, tell you.
Multiverse, right? It's like, pick me, I'm right here. Like, too much violence.
If it's even just like I wouldn't want to say even cameo, but probably just like if we get like even just 3 minutes on screen or something. Something.
Chaos. He's the agent of chaos. So that would be
Oh, man.
amazing. Like
Because-
the Spider-Man thing when they reunite everybody.
yeah,
God, even
that
I
was
still
good.
thinking about how good it was. Really, especially how well they mesh together on screen. It's
Yeah.
like when they're on the whole time they're on screen, you're just grinning. You're just grinning like an idiot. You want to hear what the first Peter Parker has to say, you know. And one scene that I can really remember that I really loved out of that was when the first Peter said, "Oh, I got a lower back problem."
My back. Yo, the references were funny, dog. Because even with something that I was saying, Green Goblin. Yeah, Norman was like, I'm a bit of a scientist myself. I'm like,
How
I'm like,
I
yo.
started like you. Yeah, and forget even the bad guy. Jesus, how does he do it? That
Yo.
I can't remember his name. Isn't he like 60 now?
Let's check. Hold on, Spider-Man.
Hmm.
Way home. I mean, you should be William Defoe. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, 66. Yeah,
he's a great. This man is a genius.
Brother, man, really still brought the Green Goblin to life. I'm not lying.
Yeah, he did. He might carry the movie. He might carry the movie. You remember when he played Green Goblin for the first time? When you're like,
Brother,
this dude is genuinely creepy. He, he's the only guy that could actually pull off the Green Goblin. I mean, come on, come on.
well,
Yeah.
it's kind of like one of those things in the dog where it's like, like Mark Hamill's Joker or who else again? Who else is just can't separate them from?
Look here, brother. We need to retire Mark Hamill. Too much madness in him, like, you knew that he played not only Joker but Fire Lord Ozai, right?
Really? That was Mark?
Yes, Mark Hamill was the voice of Fire Lord Ozai. You can even Google it.
Hold on. Fire Lord Ozai. Oh shit. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let's see. Wow. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Even though it does say it's multiple
Very.
actors, but I guess at different stages maybe. But yeah, but that is interesting.
I couldn't even tell. I could not even tell. This guy's voice range is so freaking dynamic. And playing Luke Skywalker too, brother, come on from a TV, dog. You have too much money. You have too much money. Come on, too much talent.
Bruh.
He's 70 now. Wow. Okay. All right. Wow.
It's crazy, dog. Hopefully when we reach 70 we can still those shits. God's willing.
What is that? 70 doing YouTube?
Yo, I remember when I was a small YouTuber 50 years ago.
We didn't have this in my day. Like, okay, old fart.
Yo, brother, that's true, man.
But yeah, I think we're living in the greatest time for cinematics.
Yeah, definitely. until probably 10 years
not
later, and it's like a whole different
not not
experience.
not that the 90s weren't great too, because the 90s come with some awesome shows, but no, it's mind blowing. It messes you up, you know. So I'm just I wonder what 2025 would be like. Maybe I'm thinking too far.
Not necessarily. You know what I mean for though? Like some of the and more enhanced theater experiences. It would be nice to get them
Yeah.
here in Jamaica, like 4DX, as Tyron Magnus would say. You see me?
I think there's a little too much X's there. People think it's a real
No
thing.
way! YouTube, don't content ID me or anything. Don't demonetize this stream.
You'd see a lot of dads in the theater. Like, wait, this is
Yo.
not what I was thinking was coming on my wait, what's happening here? Like, I didn't think this was going to air either. I'm like, why are you here?
Yo.
Look.
Trust
But yeah,
me.
I get what you're saying. You know, we need a better theater experience. The theater
Yeah.
experience is kind of bland. Just me. And the 3D glasses aren't even 3D. They just make your head hurt.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah,
That's
over
all.
there you have IMAX and wide, ultra wide, and
Yeah,
so
when are we gonna get the good shit out here? Eh?
yeah, who knows? But yeah, I can have a theater experience at my home. Just give me a Bluetooth speaker. I'm good.
As simple as that, eh?
Oh yeah, I did check out the Batman.
Yeah. I think I said they come out last week. And they really watch it with one of my brethren as well. What do you think about it?
I never thought. I honestly never thought this emo kid could pull off Batman so well. I think though they could have cut out the whole penguin part,
Yeah.
the whole penguin thing. I also think they could have cut out the final act of the movie, and it would still be a great show.
Yeah.
Final act with the bomb on them. So I think they could have just cut that out.
Yeah, because to be honest, cause when they go with two of my brethren them and one of my brethren them girlfriend, and like after they caught Riddler, she was like, "Oh, the movie done."
Yeah. Oh wait, no.
No.
Oh, his penultimate time. I'm like, yeah, it was interesting. It kept me hooked. I wanted to know more about Bruce Wayne. I wanted to know his relationship, and this Catwoman, she never. She was much better than the last. Ooh, God, oh my God. She was much better than the last Catwoman, but I really enjoyed her character as well.
Yeah.
You could really tell that she was teetering between good and evil. She's not good, she's not evil, she's an anti-hero, doesn't care, she just wants her own thing. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day. But what caught me out of left field though is that kiss between them. I thought that
Yeah.
it would go a little further than just one. Because you could tell that he had a hard on for her, but
But you know, vengeance.
I'm like, yes, the way he said it, I'm like, that's a good name. It's a good. You can tell. I could tell that he's really in his infancy. He's really in his infancy in that, and I think that it's a really good show. I
Yeah.
wonder if they're coming out with a part two.
I mean, it would be nice to see a part two where you kind of, for lack of a better term, mellows out just a bit, or kind of mellows into the Bruce Wayne persona a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knew? Who knew that an emo kid could pull off Batman?
Yeah,
so
man, I
well?
thought man do a great job, honestly. Oh, have you seen those those shorts or those videos with like shopping in Gotham or something in Gotham? No?
No, I haven't come across them.
I'm gonna send you one for IG, right? You know, hold on there. Hold on there. My original sent me a bunch of stuff. Where is it?
Looks like my internet slowed down a bit. Okay.
Alright, some senior one. You must see this already, dog.
Probably have, knowing me.
I'm just sending them on IG.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen them. I've seen them.
It's still funny, dog, honestly.
I've seen them from the brother, yeah, Mr. Chris. Wait, what film channel did name Wesley Entertainment? Yeah. definitely watch some um, on YouTube.
Time I know. 10:19. Alright, bro. I think we're gonna end the stream, yes, so still. Especially since there's
Well,
actually
it's
no
been a
one
good
left
like
on
10-hour stream, so
Hey, this is we're back in 2020, December. Were you part of that 5 hour stream back then?
I think so. Yeah,
I'm gonna probably pull up about the
yeah.
stream one of these days, dog. Still the longest stream to date.
Think it was one of the first streams I was a part of. I think I don't really remember, but
That was a good one. Some of the subscribers from that stream, like I don't even know what happened to them if they're still around. Cause two of them were Jamaican, and I don't know ever happened to them.
mm,
I think Paradox Elite and I can't remember the other one, but yeah,
around the place.
yeah. All right, man. It wasn't bad. Had the technical difficulties at the beginning. It sucked, but
Still work out in the end.
yeah, definitely. I'm probably gonna say, freak the stream for tonight, but still push through.
Perseverance.
Tell that, brother.
But yeah, go eat dinner now and then relax for the rest of the night. The
bro,
new
robust
dueling
nut
season
myself.
for Yu-Gi-Oh has started, so I can rank up again.
Brother. Oh, are they gonna reset the ranks or?
So the ranks reset. Oh, yeah, it was reset early this morning, so everybody there gold now.
All right. Season
Yep,
2 for
time to
Halo Infinite that starts Tuesday. Yeah.
go.
Brother, too much things to keep up with, dog. It's insane.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Work, YouTube, and then you have entertainment, and then personal. Like, oh my god, too much. Leave me alone.
Tell her, brother.
But yeah, it's been a good stream. So I'm gonna head out now. Probably text you on thing. So
Alright, bro, that sounds good. Yeah, man. Alright, people. Thanks for coming out if you're rewatching the stream and thing. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoy and make the best of the coming month. And I'll see you in the next video.